A little bit more on finding my voice, just while we are still in the element. As you grow, you realize that you become a bit more withdrawn. You have this cover of quietness where after a while you're in a place and conversation is being had, and people then go ahead to tell you, oh, you seem so quiet. The thing is that after a while, we also start to believe it. We also start to, act like we were quiet. But you know that you have never been accused of being quiet while you were little, right? Everybody knew you. You talk out of turn, you talk too much. And then all of a sudden, here you are growing and you withdraw into this shell. Well, that was me. I don't think within my close space and my family, I could have been described as someone who was particularly quiet. What happens is this: as we all grow, either friends and families and people in our environment who are trying to help us conform into what is generally acceptable, when they try to do that, sometimes they do it wrongly. Sometimes they don't have the time nor the patience to guide you into doing what is right. So instead, they just say, keep quiet. Instead, they just ask you, just shut up. Okay, later on, we will have time to deal with how to talk, but they never get around to it. And so, what happens is that over time, instead of you to learn how to use the tool, which is your voice, you stop using that tool. You withdraw it completely. And repeated over time, this leads you into being somebody who never lends your voice to anything, including what you do believe. And so there's one thing to know. The one thing to know is that everybody experiences some level of unsureness, some level of insecurity. That's what makes us human. The people who have zero, who are overly confident, they are the arrogant ones, and we know we don't want them as friends. Okay, but the thing is to find that line where you are assertive, where you are confident, yet you are not stepping on another person's confidence. The first thing is that you need to be observant. You need to observe all of these things. When you get into a space and conversation is being made, you need to be observant. You need to figure out who in this team has those problems. Of course, a lot of people have it, but some people it is in the forefront. They are the ones always, castigating what somebody else has said. When they start statements like, the truth is actually, when they say such a thing, they are saying that to say that every other thing everybody is saying is not the truth. Okay, they go first and they must go last. If you are observant, you will hear those tones. One of the things that helped me gain my voice is my consciousness to serve, to pick out those people and first affirm them. First, I have been in conversations where, I tried to make a point and somebody said, that's never going to happen. That can never be me. No. There is no circumstance. And they say it with finality, and I withdraw. But when I withdraw, I don't withdraw in hurt. I withdraw because I am comfortable that you have struggles. I see myself always in a position as if I am serving you, and right now you are not in a position to eat what I am cooking, and that is fine. And so I withdraw. I don't make it a point to bring you, to bring it to book. And as I'm saying this, I realize that there have been times when I have made it a point to show somebody that you're totally in the wrong. And those times I do it when the person is closer to me. Yeah, the closer a person is to me, the more I feel the need to get you to see my point of view. Because if you don't see my point of view, we are going to be in enough closed spaces for you to work on your own view, and that your view may harm me. Do you understand that? And so when you are close to me, I try as much as is within my power to help you see what exactly it is I'm trying to say. But say we don't know each other, we're at a conversation, we're at a table, and then somebody, feels that this is right. It's fine. It's fine. It's that understanding. And this is a work in progress. But honestly, the understanding every time you meet people that you are there to serve, that it is on you to be empathic, it is on you to relate. I mean, except when it's touching a core value, like you are in my space now and you say all men are scum, or you say a marriage is nothing, those things that I hold dear, then I feel the need to tell you, no, you are not seeing it clearly. But otherwise, on any other subject matter, on Nigeria is Tinubu right or not? On all those issues, the people that are I can't talk about all these silly things I have heard being argued over a table. But you know what? Finding your voice is lending your voice to serve. That is it. When your voice gets into that conversation and it serves somebody, it serves to reaffirm somebody, it serves to tell someone, oh, but that is actually a good thing. When your voice comes out to help someone, then there is room for your voice to grow. And after I found that out, it actually became easier. And I got some affirmation of my own. Because at the end of the day, everyone is looking for some help out there. And everyone has a gap. Everyone has a hole. Everyone has some form of self-consciousness and self-insecurity they are battling with. And so when I get out there into the conversation and I go to that root, especially when I can sense it in you, and I try to help, it always serves. Okay, that's just one of, many ways. When next I feel like another one, I'm going to push another one out. But that's just one of many ways through which you can begin to find your voice. And maybe your gifting is not particularly your voice. It's something else you do. It's something else, is another way in which you serve someone. If you have it in your mind that whatever those giftings are, they are meant to serve, and you find a group of people or a person that needs that particular service and you give that gift in that service, you will find it. You will find it. You haven't found your gifting because you haven't found the person that it helps. When you start using it in the help and in service of another person, you find more of it.